Hi, my name is Richard Riverin, and it's a pleasure for me to have you visit Galerie Saint-Paul. We are located on 45 Saint-Paul Street West in the Old Montreal. Please come in. You will notice the diversity of our original paintings. We have three main artists, and you will see that each one of them has a very unique style and technique. So let's go downstairs and we will see that part of the gallery. These are my paintings, the ones with heavy texture. And I will say a few words on my art. If you look closely to that painting, you will see that it is not made with a brush. I make my own paint, the mixture of the paint. It's not available on the market. I created it to produce that kind of texture and low sheen. And unfortunately, there is a drawback. The paint dries so quickly that I have to compose it as I paint it. So I cannot really refer to a photo. I have to compose it on the spot. And what happens is I don't know until the end if it will look good or if I will destroy it. People love the texture and that sheen and the spontaneous movement. We can feel that. I think the one problem is to try to visualize what will be the colors after 1 week of drying time. They will change, so I have to figure in advance what I should do so that in 1 week it will be perfect. And over the years I became better, and I sold 4,000 original paintings on the international market, which is unprecedented success for a Canadian artist. People love my art. Thank you. I would like to say a few words on my career. It is so strange, the turn it took. I graduated from Sherbrooke University with a bachelor degree in chemistry. And my first work was for Laurentide Paint in Shawinigan, Quebec. And then a few years later, with a salesman from the same business, we started our own engineered coatings and chemical business in Ville-Saint-Laurent, Montreal. So Encoat Chemicals Limited. And we did quite a success, and over a period of 5 years. And then I asked my partner to buy my share of the business, and I bought my first art gallery. So all these are my paintings. And when I do one with people in a restaurant, well, that is quite difficult. I cannot do heavy correction because it will show, and it will kill the spontaneous beauty of my painting. I have to succeed it in one shot. So it adds some difficulty. And here we have some paintings of my great friend, Jaugey. Jaugey is 91 years old, and he lives in France. He's still alive. Very long career. Jaugey won several honors, and his art has been sold in several fine art galleries of several countries. Nobody has ever painted like him. and I will explain to you on a close-up the technique of Jaugey. So I will take that painting here and I will bring it closer to you. Look at the incredible texture and technique. Nobody ever painted like that. A lot of artists have tried to copy him without any success. But this painting, like any other Jaugey, has a very comforting presence on the walls. It is pleasant to look at. The colors, the composition, the depth, all the qualities of this painting. So Jaugey is a Monet of our modern time, and it's a great honor for me to represent that artist and to sell his work. So I've been selling his art for over 40 years. Michel Moreau, I will talk later on about Michel Moreau, but look at that beautiful face. It does not exist. He created that face. Look at the way he did the hair with all those colors. The line on the blue light. The technique is beautiful. So again, there is a mixture of hyper-realistic part with a very modern, impressionist and semi-abstract part. So it combines the two, and that makes each one of his paintings an absolute masterpiece. And I will show you some more when we go upstairs. When I was young, I was watching television, the life of a small village, and there was a general store, and I wanted to have a general store one day, but I ended up with an art gallery. Anyhow, many years later, I migrated with my family to the United States, where I opened art gallery in Palm Beach Garden, Florida, and then Washington, D.C., Naples, Florida, and later on, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. I was not an artist at the beginning. I was an art gallery owner. But in Naples, Florida, I decided to try it, so to do paintings myself. And it was not easy. It was so difficult. I destroyed so many paintings. But the talent moved on and improved. I improved. And after 6 months painting every day, I was already the best-selling artist in Naples, Florida. So I tried my luck at Art Expo New York. I was the bestseller the first year, 2,000 artists from all around the world. I did it for 15 years, Art Expo New York. And every year there were art gallery owners coming to my booth. And they would say, I have a gallery in Scottsdale, Arizona, or I have a gallery in Florida, or California, Chicago, and we love your art and we would like to sell it. So I spread out from Florida to California, and then I had an incredible and unexpected success. This one, I am very proud of this one. We'll look at it from another angles if you want to come over the stairs way, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so here, if you can see that painting has a kind of mosaic effect. So I put woman in an abstract, and then a tree that it's just like the tree is in movement, might be dancing. So I like to mix the modern impressionism with the abstract part, and it has been one of those, my portion of my production with the mosaic is loved by many people. My life has been very, I would say, very strange, unexpected turns, but I think I would not change it for any other life. I am very happy. I'm very happy, and I thank God for it. So here we have a Jaugey on hard paper and a Jaugey on canvas. So slight difference, a little more modern this way. Mine, and then look at this Moreau here, the restaurant terrace. This is beautiful, and he did a young woman doing a painting in this painting, which had an element of charm, but the whole composition is wonderful, as well as the colors. And here you have my idol, Alain Lefranc, who died many years ago. He never improved a brush stroke. He just leave it like that. And if he does horse riders, there might be a leg missing or a head missing, but it doesn't matter, it's Impressionism. But this a great artist died many years ago, and I sold some of his work. I was so happy to have them. And then here, as we come closer to these two paintings, you will see that Moreau, again, absolute masterpiece. The composition, the colors, and the painting has a very comforting presence in the home. And this one beside is important to me. My daughter Veronique, which I love very much. I love my daughter, she's very unique. So I did a painting on her and created that face that to me has some part of what I love in her. And then the flowers around, and the painting, I think, is beautiful. And I titled it Veronique. Another one, another beautiful Moreau. And if you look at this one, for example, that little part here is so important. If I hide it, something is missing. Important part of the painting is missing. So sometimes in a painting, a small element can do a lot. So these are all mine. And this one, my saleswoman in Hilton Head, my gallery in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, Lynn, she asked me to do a scene of, it's a low country over there. It's a lot of marsh. So I said, okay, I'll do a marsh scene. And then I did that one, and when I showed her the painting, she was so surprised. I said, whoa, you did a marsh, but more than that, you did a woman. And the way you did the dress, incredible. And, well, I said, do you know what? The title is Lynn. So I did it thinking about you. One thing I would like to comment is that all three artists, Daniel Jaugey, Michel Moreau, and myself, we all three had great international success. Our style, technique, absolutely unique. Nobody ever painted like any of the three of us. And we all three have a good chance of being listed one day among the great masters. So I am back in my office, and I wanted to show you these art books here. We have three art books. I have published three of them showing 450 original paintings. Whoop. I sold 4,000 original paintings on the international market, and I took the photos of a number of my paintings. And you can, for those that are interested, these art books are available. These here is, I am also a science fiction novelist, and I wrote that trilogy here, Gamma 2, An Afterlife Story, Land of Magic, and The Return of the Emissaries. Well, I wrote those novels in the same way I paint. I didn't want to know the next chapter or what will happen to my cherished characters. Every morning I was hoping I would not kill one. Well, it's a thriller, anything can happen. Anyhow, I had some fun writing those novels. And now, this was the last visit of Galerie Saint-Paul. Unfortunately, I'm closing it this week. It has been fun running that gallery. It's a beautiful gallery. All those beautiful paintings that you have seen in the video and many more you can find in my website, GalerieSaintPaul.com. And if you decide to make a purchase, that would be great. I would like you to contact me in my email address, richardriverin5@gmail.com. In this lonely time, adding one or more original paintings that you love in your home, it's so comforting. Every time you pass by one of these paintings, it gives you something. It brings you a comforting presence and sometimes healing. It's healing. So I hope you will forward that video to all your contacts. It would be great. And if you so decide to buy one or more of my paintings, please send me an email at richardriverin5@gmail.com. And thank you for all those clients that bought my paintings. Thank you to all of you. And for those who did not buy yet, anyone that watched that video, I wish you a great life, pleasure, happiness, and thank you again.